Perhaps like many others, what I'm most drawn to in the North Cascades is the wildness of the landscape. I know that I can stand on a ridgeline or in the middle of a subalpine meadow and turn and look around and see no indication of human development. It's a pretty special thing in today's world. I'm lucky and honored to be an employee of the National Park Service and hopefully play a role in the long-term management and protection of this landscape, at least part of it, for future generations. And I'm well aware that we have a great chance now to help rewild the North Cascades. If we so choose, we may have a chance in the next few years to reestablish fisher populations and perhaps consider the reestablishment of grizzly bear populations back into the landscape. We've seen how wolves and wolverine in the last few years have been moving back into the North Cascades, and if we just stand back and get out of the way, perhaps they can fully reestablish again. There are certainly plenty of challenges ahead of us, perhaps none more so than climate change. The legislation that created the North Cascades National Park in 1968, for example, talks about protecting glaciers, snowfields, and alpine meadows. And we know that species of cold water fish and perhaps some habitats are going to be severely stressed by climate change. And so how we protect these resources well into the future is going to be a significant challenge for us. And I also share with others a concern about being sure the North Cascades and the wildlands remain relevant to future generations. For those of us who came of age in the latter half of the 20th century, we are fully aware of why much of this landscape was designated wilderness and protected and preserved as wildlands. We just have to be sure that future generations, with all the challenges they will be facing, will also hopefully find inspiration and see the value in protecting these same North Cascades wildlands well into the future.